Hey friends, it's your boy BigTCGFan coming at you with another video, and today we're going to continue our art series. This time we're going back to Magic the Gathering and we're going to draw Liliana Vess. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started. Let me speed the camera up here so that you guys can see this in fast motion, because I know. So this character is a very popular one within the game. She's generally pretty lovely to look at. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to attempt to go a realistic style with her, but more of a medieval level attractiveness. So she's not going to be like a fantasy beauty, but like more realistic looking. As you can see, we're doing the eyes here. I like to do a little shadowing. There's some eyebrows for her. So we're going to give her kind of a cocked smile, of course, because, you know, she's Liliana. So it's a lot of fun with her. She's a real popular character. She's very strong in the game as well. And we're going to tink with the nose. I always have to play with the nose to get the positioning right. And like I always say, keep it simple. Always works really well. So there we go. She's a really good character. She's very fun, very powerful character who, you know, very, very attractive physically. And I've noticed lately with a lot of the newer cards, they've been covering up a lot of her skin for some reason. Because if you look at the original Liliana, she had a lot more skin showing. And then lately they kind of cut that down a little bit. But we're going to go back to the skin and we're going to, you know, let you see a little bit here. So we're going to wear her very distinct. She has a very distinct widow's peak hairstyle. And so we're going to make sure we try to capture that. Along with the metal curved headpiece that she wears. We're going to try to get that as well. So we're going to put her ears in. As you've been watching my videos for a while, you know I'm constantly tweaking and erasing. So it works. We'll just kind of put this in there. So yeah, we're definitely going to have to redo that chin though. There we go. Cut it off a little bit. Not too much though. So yeah, then we're going to put a little detail on her ears. We'll come back later and do some shadowing to give it a little depth. But for now, we're just going to put some lines in there. Try to make them. This is one thing a lot of people struggle with. I know I don't do it perfect. Is to do the ears where you don't try to overdraw it. You know what I mean? Now you can start to see the angular headpiece that she wears. We're gonna go ahead and put that on there. And I don't like to use like rulers or straight edges too much. I just like to freeform it, and we'll use it some, but not too much. So we're gonna go in there. We're gonna add her distinct hairstyle here. Get it inches long in the back, so we'll get that on there. Looking good. Very just sharp eyebrows. She has very sharp eyebrows. So there's her hair. And then we're going to put it in her neck. So she's just a really fun character. She was originally introduced in Lorwyn. And she's been around for a while. Had some ups and downs. Originally, she was cursed by a bunch of demons. So that's why she's like more powerful than most of the other Neo Planeswalkers. But she eventually hunts down all the demons and kills them so that she can be free of her contract, only to have Bolas kind of hose her over since he was the one that originally got the contract. It was kind of a dumb way for them to Weasley give Bolas control of her, I thought myself. I was like, oh, that's kind of dumb. So the style I'm going with her for her arms there, I put on, she has like the distinct sleeves that have like a cutout on the forearms. And I like them, so I went with that. And you can tell as you watch me draw this, I struggled with her chest. I didn't want to give her like a massive chest. I wanted her to be very svelte, very thin. And so I was tweaking with it, trying to get it just right. We'll get there eventually. And then on top of it, like over her chest, she has a very interesting chest plate that's like metal and then a mixture of metal and cloth. So we're trying to make sure to represent that well. We'll get there. So yeah, but like what happened with Bolas, and then eventually she ends up escaping it because Gideon saves her butt. He takes the curse right when he tries to hose her. Bolas tries to hose her at the end of the whole War for the Spark thing. I don't know. The whole storyline where like Nicole Bolas has been the big bad for so long, and then they finally cut it out. I wouldn't be surprised if they bring him back, but I have to admit I really haven't been too big of a fan of that. You know, it'll be interesting to see what they do, you know, as for the next big bad guy that they have. Because I know that we're doing something in the Throne of Eldraine. I haven't read up on the lore for that set yet. Got a lot of fairy tales. I know the I've only opened one of them, but I really like the collector's edition cards. I know they're also ridiculously pricey, which kind of sucks. Because like if you want to get like 12 of them, it's like $170, which is a little bit pricey for that. You know what I mean? Because for that much money, I could give you guys like one video of me opening up 12 packs of that, or I could take that $270 and I can go out and buy like 7 or 8 games. And you can see the little trick I did there with her arm. You notice how I had her arm and then I put like a little lip over, and that makes it look like the glove is going over her arm instead of like being part of it. And you can see I'm putting in this distinct sleeves. Now I'm trying to get that arm right. And then I have, like I said, most of her skin is showing, so that's kind of bare. And then we're going to go ahead and do some shadowing here just so that it looks good, because I like to give shadowing on everything I do because it really adds a lot of depth to the piece. So you can see we're going to go ahead and do the shoulder shit. Like if you ever look at like a thin person, you can see their shoulder, the bones on their collarbones. So that's what we're doing there with her. Try to make that look out. All right, so we're going to go with some lines for her hair to make it stand out. And then we'll do some, like I said, we'll add a little more sleeve, a little bump. Guess now it's back to the shadowing, because it's really important, like I said, to have that. It gives depth. The little lines for her eyebrows and so her hair. Shadowing under the eyes, in the ears, under the nose, and then a little, because you know the headpiece isn't just one thing, it's like a 3D piece, and that's how you add the third dimension to it. Yeah, you can see I wasn't happy. Get some shadowing under her chest there, and you can see I did, like I said, I made her very thin with like a long body, but it looks good. All right, so there you go. Let me go ahead and put some more shadowing eye correction. All right, I put my initials on there. Perfect. All right, so there you go. Take a peek, Liliana Vess. So this concludes my video. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment down below, share if you can. Peace out.